Okay, what's going on, everybody? Starwind is here. I took a long break, but I decided to make an update for you guys. Let you guys know I'm still here. I'm still alive and kicking. Not been sick or anything. I've just been more busy at work than usual. And I did take some time off the job and everything to actually travel out the country. If requested, I could talk about that in more details, but I think I'm gonna keep it under wraps, man. I'll explain why in a moment. Uh, I'm actually planning to go somewhere else by the Christmas break because my job will be actually shut down, meaning there won't be any operations inside the company. So I would definitely take that time to leave again. I'm trying to figure out exactly where to go. Although I'm probably not going to be gone as long. It may not even be 2 weeks this time because I want to save my vacation hours for another long trip in the summer. I'm crossing my fingers to see if I can actually get more personal time, which is separate from my vacation time. So first 2 years at this place, they've only given me like maybe 4 days worth, whereas I had to literally build my vacation hours like I had to do. So hopefully I'll get a little bit more time off by my third year. We'll see. But if not, then I'm kind of wondering how much more time do I have to work to get the extra hours. So it's either that or I find me a better deal elsewhere, but we'll see. We'll see. But man, I've been missing out on quite a bit since I've been kind of gone. I'll talk about gaming for a little while. As far as streaming, there is a game coming out next week, if I'm not mistaken, on the 24th. It was made in China. It's based on a Chinese story, I guess. I don't know if it's a story or if it's something that they kind of picked up from other games like Black Myth Wukong. A lot of these games are popping up based on Chinese mythology now. So this one is called Wuchong Fallen Feathers. Yeah, Wuchong Fallen Feathers. So I'm going to try it. I haven't even looked at the gameplay really. But I'll go ahead and buy it. And I'm going to try it out. Don't know if I'm going to stream it or not. I'm debating on that. But if I like it, and if it's actually a fun game and it's not like super hard, then I'll go ahead and stream it for the channel. Everybody can watch it. Because if you've been following the last game, I've like played hardcore with Shadows. And unfortunately, I gotta wait a little while longer for the DLC to come out, which is in October, which is funny. It's around the same time as Ghost of Yotei. It's around that same time period. So I gotta literally wait until Ghost of Yotei comes out, because that's like the next big Japanese game coming out. Even though it's actually made by an American company, Sucker Punch. But either way, that's like the next big title as far as samurai games go. And then the DLC for AC Shadows comes out like days later, something like that. I was like, man, October is going to be an insane month. It truly is. So I'm going to play Wuchong. We'll play that coming up next week. And then there's a game called Mafia Old Country that kind of had me intrigued. Although I found out, based on the language, it's not in Italian language for some reason. Now, the company that's making it might be working on that at the last minute, but there was some criticism I heard about that because they had all these other languages for the game except for Italian or even Sicilian, which is more distinct in the island of Sicily, which I thought was rather weird. But I don't know if that's in the works or not. I have to go back and read the articles again. But that's another game I'm thinking about playing right there, Mafia Old Country, if I have the time. But most of my concentration may be on this other game that I talked about before, Wuchong. So there's that. Other than that, after I beat Shadows, man, I was dry. Like I was so dry with content as far as game goes. Sure, I could have brought back the Corner series, which I'm debating on doing because I know there's been all kind of crazy stuff going on, man. All kind of crazy stuff with celebrities dying, even people locally around me dying, like left and right, which is wild, man. Even before I left, like we lost a family member right before I left for vacation, so it was crazy. It was unfortunate too, because it was bad timing, but I still need to go, man, because I need the break real bad. I need it real bad. But I'm back now. You know, everything is about the same and stuff like that, at least around here. Hopefully everybody else listening is doing well too, and things like that. Um, as far as the travel space, uh, shout out to Bama the Traveler. I happened to catch his live last night, and it sounded kind of concerning, at least on his end, because apparently there's been some crackdowns based on prostitution and drug use in the Dominican Republic, especially in this small city that's kind of got a bit of a bad reputation, a little bit. Well, maybe not even a little bit, a lot. But it's still not talked about really, unless you watch YouTube and you watch the travel space all the time. So apparently there was a big crackdown based on prostitutes and drug use and all that. So basically the city's trying to clean up their image yet again. That's basically the gist of it. They're just trying to get rid of all the filth that's been happening in their town, and they just want to kind of get it, like they said back in the old days. I'm not sure how many years ago that was, where it was a more family friendly atmosphere. That's kind of based on the article that I saw, and that's kind of the gist of it for me. That's what it sounded like too. Like they just want to change the town up, pretty much. They don't want any more riffraff or undesirable people there, kind of mucking things up for the community. That's what it sounded like. So it is unfortunate for the guys that do like that area and all of its advantages, I guess. But hey, like I told Bama, like, hey, you might as well just travel somewhere else, man. Like, that's all you can do, really. It's still a big world out here, even though it feels smaller thanks to social media. You can still go places and kind of detox or just unplug from everything and just get re-energized in a sense. But yeah, I found that out, and it's like, wow, that's unfortunate. So it is what it is on that. And then of course I'm hearing back and forth dissing between guys that travel and guys that don't travel. It's so petty and stupid at this point. I do feel like it's just best. You just need to move in silence. You just cannot tell a lot of people where you're going. And it was kind of like that for me. I didn't really want too many people figuring out where I was heading to and stuff like that until I came back. Now, some people were more curious than others, but like, it's just best to kind of keep it to yourself now, man. Because you let the wrong person hear it, man. They just gonna spread all sorts of lies on you, man, and rumors. And even if some of the rumors are true, they're just gonna run and tell everybody and just heckle you for it to no end. That's just kind of how it is now. That would be my advice for anybody that's trying to travel and they just want to like get away from everything, especially if you're a solo traveler. Like you just want to detox. You just kind of want to unplug, unwind. And man, don't be telling nobody where you going like that. People ain't got to be that nosy. They just don't. They just don't. But yeah, I'm back. We'll see about doing game content again, and I'll see about doing the corner episodes, because stuff is definitely happening as far as news is concerned and things like that. So I'll be back on the loop on that gradually. I don't know if it's going to be as frequent as I used to last year or the year before that. But yeah, just letting everybody know I'm still around. And I'll be around if anybody's going on live streams and they want me to catch their content. I'll come through. So just give me the heads up in the comment section and everything. But until then, this is JJ Starwind. I'll catch you all later.